Music Production.
Yo, what is poppin'? Before I get into this rant, this new lens. What's poppin' with the new lens? Let's go. Come on. I'm fired up. So I'm gonna be posting a bunch more fitness videos, I guess you could say, on my personal. Check that out if you're interested. They're gonna be way better quality. So I'm fired up about that. But yo, I found out this hack, okay? I've been really deep diving these hacks recently. I've been just trying to figure out how can I make self-improvement like more understandable and digestible for like others, right? Because I'm starting to notice that these videos get a little bit more than the stock video, so I might as well throw them in there on the IG. But man, this is like the biggest hack I've had in a long time for self-improvement. Like I feel like this is like a breakthrough for me because I've realized over the past I want to say it's been 4 months, but like there's been a shift in my mindset the past 4 months. Of course, there's like ups and downs along the way, higher highs and higher lows along the way. But like for the most part, like I'm in a whole different place than I was just like 4 or 5 months ago. And like back in like August, September, October, man, shit was bugging me in my life. I don't know what I know what it was. It was just like I felt like there was so much untapped potential, man, straight up. Like if I'm being mad real, August, September, beginning of October, like that's when beginning of October I started trade school, but like stopped working, and it made me realize, because I had a lot more time to reflect, but like, man, there is so much untapped potential in you, right? That's what was bothering me. And I know that like if you like watching these videos, you can probably relate to this shit. Like there's so much untapped potential inside of you, which is like wild to me. And like it was pissing me off. Like, so what I would do, I have like seven pages of journals in my 7 pages in my journal where I'm basically just visualizing the best version of myself. And this is the hack here, because like it's just like the only thing stopping you from being the best version of yourself. And by no means do I think I'm the best version of myself. I am just peaking right now. Like things are clicking. And like the reason why they're clicking is because I'm taking the steps every single day to get towards the best version of myself. And I find that like so interesting, and I've been enjoying it too, right? But the key here, right? It's like there's these decisions that you make every day, right? So I'm going to be completely vulnerable and honest, right? Like what was bothering me a lot was the fact that like I was blazing a lot. And here's the thing, like everyone has their own thing that's holding them back, whether it's gambling, smoking cigarettes, blazing, drinking too much, not being honest with their partner. It goes down a rabbit hole, right? You're not eating too well. You want to get in the gym, but you're being too lazy. There's at all of these things, right? Like, what is it that is bothering you? What is it that's giving you anxiety, right? Attack that thing and write it down. Like, I'm telling you, man, like, laugh all you want. This thing is a hack for self-improvement. All you need to do, if you've made it this far, it's been like, 4 minutes? Practice this with me. Try this out. Right at the top of the page, today's date, and then write the best version of myself. And then under that, write down everything about that person. Because here's the thing, you're not that person yet. I'm not that person yet. But I have a list of things that this person does, has, what he acts like, how he carries himself, what he has as a business, like all these different things, right? Like what his good traits are, what his bad traits are, what he's overcome, right? Write down everything about the best version of yourself. Everyone is going to have their own vision of this, right? But the practice of visualizing it through writing it down in paper, and then that transfers to your thoughts. Like you write it down, sure, but then the next day you're going to think about it. Oh shit, man, I wrote that down. That's interesting. Go deep on it. And then do those things. Make those decisions, right? So the best version of myself, I wrote down, he doesn't smoke weed. There you go. So if I want to be that much closer to being that guy, can't smoke weed. Well, now it's a little bit easier now to stop, because now I know every single day that if I were to, oh man, you're choosing not to be the best version of yourself. Like, screw that. Well, that's what I want to be. So like, I'm going to do what he does. He gets up in the morning, he skips every day. This guy's a savage, bro. Like 4 a.m, this guy's skipping, putting in the work. When nobody's, like, people are sleeping, this guy's grinding. Like, well, I'm going to do that then. If that's what he's like, I'm going to do that. This guy has 6-pack abs. He's shredded, lifts like a beast in the gym. Like, I need to start doing these things, man. Like, I'm nowhere close to what this guy, like, this vision in my head, right? I'm nowhere close to that yet. But like, this guy's also a multi-millionaire mentor, and he helps hundreds, if not thousands of people learn about the markets. Like, I've been trying to do this in order to do that, you have to build, man. You have to build, like, do the things that the best version of yourself would do. And then 1 month in, you're going to be like, damn, it feels good to be kind of like this guy or this girl, whatever. It feels kind of good. Like, I might want to continue this 2, 3, 4 months in. At that point, 4 months in, you are a lot more of who this person is than you were 4 months ago. That's for damn sure. And then you're going to start to look back and be like, damn, like, I've seen these improvements, right? For example, fitness works the best. Like, if you see it in fitness, the results, like, the feedback is for sure, and it's undeniable. Like, if you put the work in the gym, the results will show, and like, it's the best, because like, you can't really cheat in the gym. Of course, you could go take steroids and do that shit. That's not what I'm talking about. If you're fat, dude, why are you fat? It's simple. Ask yourself the tough questions that give you anxiety. Does it bug you being fat? Then you can't do the things that a not fat person would do. Is the best version of yourself fat? Does the best version of yourself smoke all the time? Here's the thing, man. Like, I started to realize this like 3-4 months in. I'm like, oh my God, like, the benefits of me doing all this good shit is going to pay off dividends in the future. So then now reverse that. Like, sure, it might be easy to just be lazy and chill out and not do these things because, life's good right now. Like, it's nice. Like, I don't really have to do, like, work hard. I don't really have to do this stuff. It's nice. That eventually pays off like shit in the future. Just being cozy, drinking all the time, smoking every weekend, getting drunk all the time. Like, sure, it's fun and it might make you feel good now, but like, I'm telling you, man, like, the time's going to come where it's going to feel like shit. And then you're going to be like, oh my God, dude, what the... It's just so much harder to reverse at that point. Front run that shit now. Trust me, like, the best version of yourself is begging for it. That's all I got today, man. Easy.